Honest to God, you guys, this YouTube account so far is just me practicing articulating my thoughts. So if you ever stick around, shout out to you. But I will say that the last year, probably, my biggest fascination and what I'm realizing that I want to make a career out of is learning about the subconscious mind and reprogramming my subconscious mind. Because I truly believe that our brain is so freaking powerful. And for so long, I have believed that the way that my life was, if I wasn't getting what I wanted, if I didn't feel like I was supported, if I was in this victim mindset, that it was just because I was an exception and that my brain just operated differently than other people's, and I wasn't one of God's favorites per se. But what I'm really starting to realize is that all of the ways that my life hasn't panned out exactly how I would expect it to look based on my desires is because of my programming. It is simply because of what was said to me, what I internalized between the ages of 0 and 7 when my subconscious mind was being programmed. Because that's what's going on. Mostly between ages 0 and 3, but between 0 and 7, everything, your brain is just sponging everything up, and you don't really have that conscious mind to help you analyze and rationalize and think about the things that you're taking in, being able to say, oh, hold on, wait a minute, I don't really think that that aligns with like what I want. Right? Like, we don't have the wherewithal in that age to pick and choose what we want to believe. It's just what we're taking in, that's what we believe. And so, for those of you who don't know already, and I'm already kind of starting to rattle your mind a little bit, our conscious mind is only 5% of our brain capacity. We're only using 5% of it to do the problem solving and the analyzing and the justifying. And it is our subconscious mind that is doing 95% of the work. So, all of these things that you think that you're thinking about and making happen in your world, like that's actually your subconscious mind at work, just operating automatically based on all of these beliefs that you have. And to what I said earlier about me thinking that I was just weak and incapable and I was just doing everything wrong. No, I wasn't doing anything wrong. It is simply because the way that our brain works, if you have a belief, say the belief is around money. If you, as a young child, were programmed to think that money is not an abundant resource, that it's very limited, that it's scarce, that it doesn't come to you and your family, if for whatever reason that's what was programmed into you, then that is what is going to feel safe to you. And so your brain is quite literally going to distort and delete any information and any opportunities in your external environment that don't align with the belief that having money is safe, that money is an abundant resource. And the beautiful thing here is that the brain is so malleable and it does not like to waste energy. So the second that you can feel into your body and connect and talk to your subconscious mind and help it to realize that having money is safe and that believing that money is an abundant resource, that that is actually what you choose to believe now as an adult based on life experience. Once you can help your brain realize that this is what is safe, this is what you want to believe, it's, again, it doesn't waste energy. It will, the second that it realizes that that is safe, it's going to accept that. And then that is when your external world will start to change, because now your brain is going to distort and delete all the information that doesn't align with this new belief that money is abundant. And so you're going to start to see the ways that money is abundant and that it is safe to have money. And who doesn't want more money? So here's the thing, I am obsessed with this stuff and I'm going to keep talking about it on here. But to kind of get your wheels turning around the subconscious mind and helping you to feel more empowered that no, it's not you, it is your programming. I invite you to be a little bit more patient with yourself. And when you kind of start to go about your life and you're starting to realize, okay, I have these desires, but I feel unable to reach them, or you see these obstacles coming up that you just can't seem to get through, start to question that belief. Start to really think, okay, this is not aligning with what I want. Obviously, if this is my reality, then there's something that I'm believing that I don't want to believe, that I actually want to believe differently. And you may think that because you consciously want it, that that's what you believe, but that's if you're not seeing that in your world, then that is probably not what you actually subconsciously believe. And there's a difference. So, mostly here, I just invite you to start getting really curious with yourself, start questioning everything, and as I learn more, I will keep coming back on and explaining further and further because there is so much here, and I'm so excited to keep learning so that I can share with you guys because it is already changing my life. And like I said, that's what I'm here for is to change your life and help you love your life.